Here. I'm just going to borrow your phone for a second. Shut up, Siri. So yeah, have a conversation at least, people.
I think that's what.
Why don't you have a YouTube app on your phone? What kind of person are you?
I need the memory. I don't know. Yes.
Go ahead and talk.
Okay, so I can hear.
No, there's still no.
Okay, so I can hear. Wait, I just heard her. Say something again.
No, there's still no.
Okay, so I can hear. Wait, I just heard her.
I think it's because I had the headphones.
Say something again.
There's still no.
Wait, I just heard her.
I think it's because I had the headphones.
Say something again. Wait, I just heard her. No, that's just my SoundCloud rap.
All right, I'm gonna figure this out.
Yeah, he's got a horse.
Dude, I don't
he's
know.
He's got a dick
what's
like a horse.
I don't know what's going on with this trip. Let's. Hey, do you guys, either of you, have Google Hangouts or Skype?
That's definitely on Skype.
What about you, Matt and Shannon?
Get in your car. We got room. We'll put you on speakerphone.
Or better.
She's leave the poor girl alone.
Or here, how about this? How about we try this? Let's see if this works.
You have them on your Skype, I believe. It should show up under Jody.
Let's get that to.
That's you.
Okay, those videos.
Well, now you're like our podcast. Off to a bad start.
Yeah. Now, see, I'm thinking if I try a different program, I think it's just my phone actually calling. Because we had Mike on, we used Skype, it worked.
That's true.
We just used Skype before this call, it was working.
That's also true. You're following me? Oh.
Matt and Shannon, download Skype real quick.
Yep. Oh, I can't wait to see this. All
right. What's Ed's Skype?
Here we go. There. Right there. That's clearly a flower.
What is it, Jody 83?
That's the one, the second one. Yep.
All right. I'm going to hang up on you guys on regular call. Matt, Shannon, text me your Skype name when you make one. All right.
The duo finds that Skype. I don't know, right? Sit tight, everyone.
Sit tight, everybody. You get to watch us do shit.
We actually just recorded a really nice podcast with the AmalgaCast from Amalgamania. we went through and talked about the house on Haunted Hill. Wait, no, we didn't. Haunting of Hill House. Damn it.
Yeah. Well,
Idiot.
while we're setting this up, why don't we talk about Stan Lee?
Okay.
We'll give some people something to listen to.
Exactly.
Because sadly we did lose Stan Lee this week.
Yes. We wanted to kind of talk about that and address it.
I mean, the show's, it's about geek culture and nerd culture, everything.
Mm-hmm.
So it was definitely a tough loss for everybody.
It is. I mean, Stan was an influencer of many, not just a creator.
Oh, sorry.
I love that ringtone.
I'll just turn this down.
Is that me?
Well, forgive me.
He sent me a video, and I'm really kind of, I don't know why I said that like Morgan Freeman, but I'm like, he sent me a video, and I wasn't sure if it had his penis in it.
Wait, is he on now? Can you hear us?
Actually sounds better.
Why does it sound like we're listening to Michael Jackson's Thriller? Ed, are you there? I cannot see you, but I hear you.
We can probably see you.
We'll take it.
Yeah. Let me see if we can hear you.
Oh, now we see you.
Oh, you can see him. Hey, handsome.
Wait, she says still.
You actually sound a lot better to us. So I don't know.
No, we're live. We're putting the whole clusterfuck on live.
Are you wearing a Cradle of Filth shirt?
Don't worry, we have no viewers at the moment. No, actually, we hung up live. We're back now, but
looking behind him at his extensive movie collection. There's got to be some good stuff in there. Hey, kitty.
He's got an extensive collection of hairnets and name tags.
Joe job. So definitely what I call it.
So Sarah says she still can't hear him. I don't even know what to do anymore. So just so you guys know, we're going to start off the show. We're live. So yeah. Welcome everybody to another episode of Justen versus Justen. I'm Justen with an E. I'm Justen with an I. Fast forward to that. That's the old video that we cut off.
Yeah.
Go to the live one.
Where's the new one? Oh, live.
Go to the live one.
Where's the new one? Oh, live. We just said that.
When is that? That's now.
Go to the live one. Where's the new one? Oh, live. We just said that.
When is that? That's now.
Go to the live one. Where's the new one? Oh, live. We just said that.
When is that? That's now.
Go back. When does this happen in the movie? When does this happen in the movie? Well, trying to get Ed to say something. I'll just step on.
Yeah. Ed, why don't you go ahead and talk for a minute? Well,
yeah, you can hear him. It's just the volume.
What?
It's the volume.
It's too louder.
No, it's got to be louder. Can you?
Nothing ever goes the way it should.
As loud as.
You find happy accidents.
As loud as I can make them.
This is called a happening. I believe this is some type of happening. Yes.
What if? Is there a speakerphone?
What's going on?
Yeah, I mean, I can put on speakerphone.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, Sarah said there he is.
Oh.
Okay. Well, fuck it. We'll go with it. Hopefully, Matt and Shannon decide to give us a call.
Well, knowing it is just us.
Well, you guys go ahead and start it off, and I'm going to text Matt and Shannon.
This episode is brought to you by the delicious flavor of Surge, directly from the 90s. Okay, so
there we go. He sent me his thing, the duo phone.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go ahead and see if we can add some people now. Ooh, it's a lady.
Av? Like a piece of Av?
All right, we're gonna add people. Search now. Well, go ahead and talk. You don't gotta. You don't gotta use dead time.
I literally forgot I was on the podcast. Like most weeks.
Well, it's not my show. I stopped talking.
Oh. All right, so let's talk about Stan Lee a little bit. So a couple things that I wanted to go over is
The greatest thing of all time. Jump right into it while no one's there.
right in lube. So that's where we are. We're going straight for the jugular. We're going to talk about Stan the Man Lee. Recently passed away at the age of 95.
Hello. Hello, welcome to the show.
No, it's okay. It's still definitely fine.
Really big show.
All right, so briefly, we're going to talk about the man, his creations, and specifically like the movie appearances that he's made, because he was in like over 137 movies. So actually, you probably did, including Citizen Toxie, where he plays the narrator. So I'm sure that you've seen that. And
Wait, did Matt just say hello?
He did.
Can you hear us, Matt? I can't see you. I see Ed. I don't see you guys.
No, you're blind. They're so quiet.
Oh, there we go.
There you are.
Hey, it's the Duo Finds.
Hey!
Hi, guys. Well, don't worry. The people at home can't see you, so don't worry.
Yeah. Only
you're
us.
you're only visual to us.
Wow, that's a lot of swastikas to have in your house. I'm just kidding. It's only one. Yeah. It's a Sanskrit, right? I don't know.
Sanskrit? Justin, did you say Sanskrit?
I did.
Is that a 5,000-year-old dead language?
PCU reference coming up. I always go with the Bird Show, the amazing Bird Show. I actually say that quite often.
We heard. Well, Matt Shannon, speak up because the people at home said you're a little quiet. So we're just gonna roll with it. They said they can hear you, but they just said it sounds quiet. I got it on max volume. I got max volume.
Oh, that's too close to yours, Max Girth. It's all about the girth. Right? Who is your partner, Girthquake?
Girthquake?
Yeah, we try. Yeah, it's.
Well, Stanley, we all hear that we talk about Stanley. The reason why we gathered here, all 5 of us, 6 of us, if you count the other personality, we're here to talk about Stanley, right, Justin?
Yes. Yes. So I'll start. So just to go over some of the appearances he's made, obviously the Marvel movies, but starting way back to the Trial of the Incredible Hulk, where he plays the juror, which you knew right away. Which is pretty cool, right? Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. He was the narrator, and I believe this was the series where he actually got to swing with Spider-Man.
Yes.
He was in an episode of Muppet Babies in 1989. That is really cool. After that, Mallrats, 1995. That was one of my favorite Stan Lee appearances.
Absolutely.
He's like, Brody's obsessed with superhero genitalia. Yeah. Spider-Man: The Ride down in Universal Studios Islands of Adventure. He does the narration for that when you go on that. That was pretty cool. Then It's a great ride, isn't it? It's still considered one of the best ones today.
What is Ed doing?
Ed's just doing what he. That's just what Ed does, guys.
I had my nose. I wanted to make sure I couldn't get through here. So, sorry, go ahead.
And by the way, for everyone who can't see Ed, he looks like a mixture of Shawn Michaels and Dee Snider.
He's checking the camera for nose hairs apparently.
Yeah, tell me I'm wrong. Next appearance, X-Men in Andy Kaufman. Okay, so what Ed is saying that he looks like the Man in the Moon, and I would ask, are we talking about the old McDonald's Mac Tonight? Yeah. Yeah. Well, sure. And you know, Happy by Bobby McFerrin. I don't know.
I think Shannon's having a conversation about something else.
All right, moving on. Stan. He just never listens. Isn't that sad? All right. He was the narrator in Citizen Toxie. He was the hot dog vendor in X-Men, the movie. Daredevil. He was the old man crossing the street. Hulk. He was a security guard. So if you remember Hulk, everyone wants to forget it. But he was in Princess Diaries too, as one of the Three Stooges' wedding guests. He was Willie Lumpkin, the mailman in Fantastic Four. X-Men: The Last Stand. He was in as the water hose man. Okay. Heroes. He was on the show Heroes as a bus driver.
Okay.
Right. That was one I didn't know. Spider-Man 3, he was the man in Times Square. Fantastic Four, Rise of the Silver Surfer, he was the rejected wedding guest. Right, Stan? Iron Man, he was himself. The Incredible Hulk, he was the Milwaukee man who was drinking the bottle that had the blood in it from Incredible Hulk. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2, he was in the video game. Superhero Squad, he was the mayor of Heroville. Let's see, Captain America Civil War, he was the FedEx driver. X-Men, Tony's what? Tony Stank. Yeah. X-Men Apocalypse, he played himself. Doctor Strange, he was a bus passenger. Simpsons, he was on it 3 times, one in which he tried to Hulk out. He's like, it really happened once.
I remember that was outside the comic book man's shop.
Yeah, outside of that's when he had that big kind of thing where he ripped off his shirt, and that was great. He was in Guardians of the Galaxy, right? In Guardians of the Galaxy 2, he was the Watcher informant. He was a ladies' man in the original Guardians of the Galaxy. That's just how they described it. Spider-Man, he was in The Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2. He was in each of those, somewhat unmemorable. He was in Spider-Man Homecoming. He played a guy named Gary. He was in The Gifted, right, as the man leaving a lounge. Thor Ragnarok as the barber. Deadpool. Actually, I missed a whole page here. He was on Chuck, guys. You ever watch Chuck?
Yes.
Yeah, he was on that one. Captain America 1 as an unnamed general. Thor as Stan the Man. Iron Man 2 as Stan Lee. School librarian in Amazing Spider-Man. Iron Man 3, he was a pageant judge. He was on the show, it was a cartoon show called Mad, based on Mad Magazine, and he played Papa Smurf.
Okay.
That was pretty funny. Phineas and Ferb, he was a hot dog vendor. Thor Dark World, he was Stan Lee. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
I was about to say, right? He either plays bus driver or hot dog vendor.
Pretty much, or bus passenger. He did play the future version of Tony Stark on the Avengers Assemble animated cartoon. So that was pretty interesting. Winter Soldier, he was the Smithsonian guard where Cap was looking at a shield, right? Let's see. Guardians of the Galaxy, Xandarian, Ladies Man. Big Hero 6, Fred's dad, right? I wear him front to back. I wear him back to front. You know, like inside out and backwards. American Dad, he played a narrator. Age of Ultron, he played himself, Stan Lee. I think, was that the one where he got wasted?
Which one?
In Age of Ultron, where they were all drinking with the Avengers?
Yeah.
That was?
Yeah, he was like the Navy guy.
In Ant-Man, he was a bartender. Deadpool, he was a strip club DJ. Yoga Hosers, if you saw that one.
I did see Yoga Hosers.
Right, he was the dispatcher that they called.
Yeah.
Then going back to Black Panther, he was a thirsty gambler in Korea. The Runaways, if you watch that on Hulu, he was a driver. Again, a driver. Thor Ragnarok, he was the barber, which is probably one of the funnier ones. Avengers Infinity War, he was the bus driver. Quiet down, you kids. Ant-Man and Wasp, he was a shrinking car owner. Teen Titans Go, which just came out, he was playing himself Stan Lee. Big Hero 6, the series, he played Fred's dad again. And finally, Venom, he was a dog walker.
All right.
So that's it. So those are the main appearances. And some of them really shocked me. I'm like, wow, I didn't realize he was on Muppet Babies and all this shit. So,
well, so I think the thing about Stan Lee with his passing is so much more than the movies. My intro to comics was X-Men.
Yeah.
So Stan Lee's had a huge impact on my life because that's what got me into comics and X-Men and led me into other things.
Like drugs?
Well, sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Drugs are bad.
Oh, okay. Are you literally drinking a 40 ounce? What is that? Oh. You know, it's funny because I think about you whenever I go to the convenience store because the shelves are full of Faygo. Because I know who it was. You hung out with him.
And you never paid for drugs once.
I'm not even talking about him. I'm talking about the other one, Orioli. Love it. We had crazy friends that were really.
Yeah, you guys always go into like these side shows where I'm just kind of like I don't know any of these people, so I'm just gonna stare at the walls.
Yeah, so Ed and I had some crazy friends. All right. Yep. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. And it was right on his forearm. He had that Hatchet Man tattoo from ICP. So, yeah. Oh yeah. Is that?
See, Matt's got the Jaeger tattoo. So when he got drunk, I remember living with him. He just walked to the bartender because he couldn't talk and point to his tattoo.
Oh, I thought he was showing us the lady from Pete and Pete.
Petunia.
Yeah, Petunia.
You should get a Petunia tattoo, Matt.
Yeah, he's got another arm. Why not?
That way you can make her dance.
Your TV on.
So I just want to because I know we're going to get into wrestling because you got Matt, you got Shannon, you got Ed, big wrestling people. But I want to start out because I want to talk to Matt because we've been having text conversations this week. Matt, is your house haunted? When can we come investigate it?
That was creepy. Yeah. Yeah.
You sent me the photo and I showed it to.
That's creepy.
See, the funny thing is my mom's, she's very big into like the spirit world and everything. The minute I showed her the picture of Matt and I go, oh, he collects Ouija boards now. She says, what the fuck is he doing?
Yeah, you're like bringing all that stuff in.
Well, see, on top of your board collection, then you were like, oh, I bought something else on eBay.
Wow. And even Ed is speechless. So hopefully everybody can hear.
It's like, you're going into the whole realm of possibilities without a condom right now. Like, hey,
Oh, good.
but you are part of the thing that's alive that it'll attach to. It's not always the inanimate object. It's a heart. It's a soul.
Sorry.
Mind.
So he's talking about Ouija boards right now. So it looks like this conversation is not really translating over.
Oh. For some reason, they can't hear Matt and Shannon, and they can hear Ed.
It seems like they can't hear much of anything.
Now you can hear me. Before you couldn't. Got your ass.
I don't know what's going on.
We're just gonna roll with it. So Matt's talking about Ouija board collection, saying that he doesn't use them in the house.
Oh, screw it. We're just going to roll with it. I'm going to hit record on this conversation on Skype. I'll edit the audio together. It'll be a post-production.
Editing? What's the occasion?
I'll edit this shit in post-production.
Nice.
We're shooting it live, but everyone's going to have to just not.
Well, if we're doing it live and people aren't turning in, what's the difference?
That's every week.
Well, yeah. I mean, do it outside. If you're going to Stan Lee, don't do it in the house.
It looks like he's doing a Stanley right now.
Yeah. What the fuck is? Oh, okay. That's what Ed's doing. So that's great.
Oh,
That's sight. That I would do this. Oh, the black spot. So the phantom scratch, that was pretty creepy. You got a phantom scratch right on the bridge of your nose, under your glasses. Weren't even doing anything.
See, I do have to bring up Matt. I watched your guys' video, and you guys took the Ouija board to Bachelor Grove Cemetery of all places.
Where was Capone supposedly buried?
And then you think, oh, nothing will happen to us at home.
Mm-hmm. You also went to a haunted museum.
Nothing happened to Shannon. I'll believe it when you let me put a camera in your house at night.
I heard that story last week.
That's what I said. I said, Matt, I want to come over to your house. I want to do some EVPs, and I want to put a camera up to record your house at night.
Full Justin versus
Matt
Justin
said, I don't want this
Ghostbusters.
because I don't want to know what happens at night. That was his response to me. I want to do it.
Just letting you both know that I'm staring in your background just in case something like shadows over. I'm not even looking at you guys. Oh, yeah, do that. So I like a little altar thing. Oh, but you have a Buddha statue. Oh, okay, no, it's okay.
Texas. So Ed, I don't know if you're familiar with their videos, but they actually just went out to visit where Texas Chainsaw Massacre was filmed.
Good night, Sarah. Sorry, she said she's waiting for the edited version.
Oh, that's much fully. Oh, well. No, I'm not familiar with your videos. I do apologize, but I will be absolutely fully enthralled after this vision of ours.
I'm familiar with Ed's videos, but you don't want to see them. I mean, it was a stag film, you know. Dude, a week is not a long time.
Well, while you went off to college, you spread his butt cheeks under the name Mike Honcho.
Mike Honcho. I've been working on my record rail.
I just wanted you to know that I spread my butt cheeks.
Mike Honcho.
We're not talking a little spread either. It was full spread.
Full spread. Hi, Mom. I was in Playgirl magazine.
Well, the thing is, I could hear you guys. That's
Yeah.
why I don't know why it's not translating to YouTube. So
We can't go any higher.
yeah, I'm giving you all she's got, Captain. If I give you any more, she's gonna blow. I've tried switching computers.
Is that a Snuggie?
How great would it be? Like we're sitting here talking to them.
And see, that's what I was talking about. You went to the Zach Baggins Museum. So do you think it's possible some little bit of energy could have, followed you home?
I think so.
Yeah. Oh, he's
Oh,
back.
now we got crying face emoji. This whole show's going to shite tonight.
What is the
We keep getting cry face emoji.
That's my favorite emoji. I guess. I don't know. All right, so
This show's just gone to shite tonight.
it's going to shite.
It's gone to shite.
The best intentions pave the road to hell.
Matt, Shannon, can you hear us now? Yay!
Good, because Justin just farted.
We should have gotten the Ouija board. We should have been trying to contact Stan Lee. It's not too late. We can totally turn the show around, right? Right? You see that? I see that too. Totally turn the show around. Done.
That's a pretty unexpected segue.
Because we're talking to Stan Lee after the next phone call. It'll be great. Let's go for it.
Do it for the gram.
Clickbait is the masturbate.
I almost feel like, should we just hang up on YouTube Live and just go to this? We'll Skype this and record later.
If you can do that, I think that would be a plan because, it's not working.
Yeah, and everybody at home can't hear him anyway.
Yeah, we'll just release this.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Good night, everybody. Thank you, and we'll catch you on the flip side.
Don't worry, guys. Stay on with us. And we're going to keep recording this conversation.